Hello, it's the beginning of the term again. This is the second term, January 2025. Your children have been sounding all January. Remember, there are new intakes into your school, all first term, I mean. There are new intakes into your school, into that particular class. So it's time for them to spell, it's time for them to write. I'll take that again. It's time for them to write, and so it's time for them to be able to spell what it is you're saying. So I have a 15 minutes training seminar, which I put together sometime in 2019. And I'm actually going to open my doors tomorrow. Yes, 2019. It was actually meant for an establishment, the banking parents. Yes, I went to their banking hall and I enlightened them about the basic things to help their children go through their homework, revise with them as tired as they return as parents. So it's a 15 minutes seminar on phonics, but this time around it is spelling for writing. Okay, it's just about 3 pages. It's very simple to do. So if you have been anxious about, oh God, you know the jollyphonic sounds, you know your sound, but how do you make these children actually write and spell? I have this 15 minutes training that will go on tomorrow by 2 p.m. The first batch will be by 2 p.m. Saturday, the 11th of January 2025. I'm just simply charging 4,000 naira. I'm still trying to find out how to make a live reel. So if you get to see my Instagram, go to my live reel. I'll come up later in the evening. Okay, so it's a simple 3-page seminar workshop. Okay, on how to make these children write, spell, and write. It's very simple to do. I was able to get across to parents within 15 minutes. I don't see why I should not be able to workshop with you, the teacher. So if you're interested, please start buzzing me up from this evening, from this night. It's about 6:30 now in Nigeria. Please do, and then attend. All right, that's the first one. The second one is also a workshop on diction. I don't know what you call it, and I wrote this, and I had this seminar in 2020, okay, for some few schools that actually attended. It's a diction workshop. I'm not going to be in the big elaboration of us transcribing, pronouncing so many words. It's the rudiments, the foundation. What exactly is diction? How do you apply it? What are the outcomes? What are the features? What are the characters of diction? It's a 5-page workshop. All right. I will kick this workshop tomorrow by 5 p.m. By 5 p.m. Yes. So by 5 to about 6:30 we are done. It's the same 4,000 naira. But I will actually read it out in one of my reels. I will read it out, and then if you listen to it and you like it, please credit my account. If I read it out and you watch it and you like it, kindly come. I'll take a first line because last term I promoted you knowing the meaning of everything you speak and teach and send across to your learners. Don't just speak out words. Don't just use them. Just like when we sing in our churches, in our different dialects, we explain the meaning to ourselves so that we, like when we say, Oloru Agbaye, we actually know that God is mighty. So you don't just continue using diction, Oloru Agbaye, or using elaborating or eloquence, and the children don't really know what it is you're talking about. So let's come down to academics. Diction is a noun, which simply means that diction is a name. So a child could actually answer the name diction. A dog could answer the name diction. Diction is a noun, which simply means that it is a name. Diction can be defined as the choice and usage of words and phrases in speech or writing. In speech or writing. Even singing too. This simply means grammar. Remember, I'm promoting letter writing, essay writing, composition writing, February and March, and February and January and February. So diction determines the tone and the mood of your writing. We are trying to merge and give a form of the structure of the academics of school. I'm Auntie Lizzie, and do key in. I have 2 workshops tomorrow. The first one is on spelling for writing, and the second one is the meaning and usage of diction, which leads to grammar. You find out that your diction teacher, which some of us call the elocution teacher, actually turns to grammar. If you're only transcribing in your school and your diction teacher takes your children to reading short sentences, it is the usage which should lead to grammar, which will be the parts of speech, noun, verbs, pronoun, adjectives. Do not complain to say you are going out of school. You get the unison and the complexity in the maturity I am trying to form in you, the teacher, you, the school owner, and the congregation of substitute teacher or part-time teachers, so that there is no fight or confusion. Diction is a noun. So don't expect them to do anything less other than the parts of speech. And diction is simply the choice of and usage of words and phrases in speech, writing, and singing, which leads to grammar. Let me take a minute longer. Similar names for diction. I don't know what you use, whether you are using phrasing, turn of phrase, choice of word, wordings, language, usage, vocabulary, terminology, expression, idiom, style, locution, lingo, or you are also using articulation, elocution, pronunciation, or speech. If you have a speech teacher, it's still diction. Don't get confused if parents come in and say, oh, in my former school, my child's previous school, they were using speech. It's diction. Oh, they do elocution. It's diction. Oh, they do articulation. Articulate people. It's still diction. All right? And finally, there's something that came here. There are different types of diction. You have your fictional, your formal, diction. Let's go back.